Hello and welcome to everyone. Yeah, most important question. No changes. I won't be changing anything as as you noticed. No changes will be applied. And that's, I guess, everything you should know. No changes will be applied. We won't see any changes. Just staying with all those other things. I'm staying. Maybe also just to tell you, Moses is hiding somewhere. So, yes, tonight, no Moses. Pretty hot these days, though. Tomorrow I will cover the whole event, but with all plays staying, I really don't have much of a dilemma. Hey, Eric, how you doing? Only two Buchecha and to win, and you've seen what I played. I can't say that I'm too confident, but on this card, many tricky matches, many tricky fights, and I think I'm only not gonna say playing safe, but those two fights is all I picked. How you doing, man? How's everything? Why the eye guy? Shot a bullet. He has got difficult opponent, but let's hope he wins. I mean, if he keeps the fight on the feet, he wins. I'm fine. Just I have to wake up at 4 a.m. because we are working two shifts at the construction because it's when it's extreme hot. You cannot work only one shift. You got to work in the morning and in the afternoon because when it's too hot, it's not allowed to work. But only tomorrow and Sunday we finally have a normal weather. How are you doing, Aiden? Uh, in Serbia, if the temperature is above 90 Fahrenheit, you got to work two shifts on the construction. You cannot work only one. If it's under, you can work the way you want. How are you doing? Yeah, just thanks God, hits are ending. Thanks God, just saying hits are ending on Sunday, and that's excellent. We were having a big heat wave recently. It was 105 Fahrenheit yesterday. Today was 102. No, 103 today. Difficult, but we survived. I hate when it's too hot. Ain't gonna lie, I'm a kid of the mountain. When it's too hot, I'm pretty angry, pretty nervous. Everything above 90 Fahrenheit is a big problem in the place where I was born because. Mm, but okay, when it's winter, I'm super happy, fella. I'm at my cousin's right now, as well as you can see. But Cat is hiding somewhere. He is not with me. He is probably on the bottom floor or not sure where he's at right now. I think he's on the bottom floor. But we were petting each other. We were petting each other recently, and he went to the bottom floor. Desi, pozdrav. The beat Magomed Sharipov UFC is biggest what if? Well, you never know. Desi, gazda. You never know. Could be. Really could be. Konačno sam malo bolje s leđima, hvalim te Bože. A ono još par dana valjda će biti dobar. Yeah, I think the bit is gonna look better. Yeah. I had to work. Morao sam dvokratno radim danas, zato ovako kasno stream. Novi Dagestanac, super, super. Lepo, boga mi. Ja se nadam od ponedeljka da se vraćam samo ako budem, daj Bože, budem kako treba, bit ću, ajde. Samo da ozdravim. Lepo, lepo. Lepo, ako je došao novi Dagestanac, super. Hey, Made, how's your back? My back are better. Significantly better, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. My back so far are better, and I'm hoping I'm gonna recover. You know, been very difficult 15 days. We were having extremely difficult 15 days, and right now, right now, I'm on the road of recovery. I hope to get back to training sessions on Monday. Not saying I will, I'm just saying I hope I'm getting back, but we're going to see. I'm looking forward to it. The heat sucks for real. Exactly. Exactly. I hate it. I am better, but I'm recovering slowly. Who's jiu-jitsu boy? Buchecha? Buchecha needs only one takedown to win the fight. I hope he gets one though. His opponent having very decent takedown defense, but if Marcus Buchecha takes him down, it's game over. Question is, will he be able to take him down though? That's a question. I like that name. Really? You think name is cool? And it seems Doug is ran out of. It seems Doug is ran out of phone numbers or fake accounts because they stopped trolling me and making drama. Well, maybe they understood that it's pointless to try anything because I don't give a fuck. Or maybe they never will. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe they never will. I'm just telling you, they don't have balls, and not having balls is a big problem these days. Why are the doggies mad? Well, you should ask them that question, you know? Funny thing, now I'm gonna tell you a funny thing. Uh, I was just picking fights, you know. I literally was just picking fights, and in majority of cases, you have a new setup. Actually, I'm at my cousin's taking care of his cat tonight, and I was just picking fights, you know. And in most cases, I picked Dagestani fighter to win. That's the funniest thing. And maybe a few times I picked against them, and they started attacking me. They started telling that I'm the horrible person. And then, when 3 or 4 times I picked against them, they said that I was speaking against their religion, that they were coming to kill me, etc., etc. They were sending me death threats via Instagram. And I said, fine, come, Do it. And guess what? They never showed up. So I'm telling you, being a victim crime pussy is very easy these days. Hey Star, how you doing? Hey Starfish. You know, the easiest thing on this world is to turn yourself into a victim crime pussy and to criticize everybody. And don't do anything with your life and blame everybody else because your life is miserable. That's the easiest thing to do. That's what doggies are doing. I mean, their fan base, their fighters are cool, actually. That guy from Dagestan who trains in my dojo, he's like, when he saw anti-Dagi jokes, he was laughing. And I asked, you are laughing? He said, yes. He said, yes. Yes, it's funny. And you're spot on. Arman name his Dakilia, apparently. I was dying of water because he's gonna get KO'd. You think that fight is gonna happen? Hey, City, by the way, how you doing? I'm at my cousin's right now, taking care of his cat. Let me see whether the cat is gonna come. I'm fine. Hold on, I'm gonna try to call the cat. I see it. Dodgy. Mats. 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 Dodgy. Mats. Mats. Dodgy. Mats. I don't know. I'm coming, but he's going to run away very soon. This is my cousin's cat. His name is Moses, and he's ready to get upset with me. Okay, if I don't let him go soon, he's going to start scratching. All right, he's got enough. All right, he's got enough. Good boy. Okay. Okay, I had to let him go. He's starting to get angry. Okay, I had to let him go. Sorry. If I don't let him go after 10 seconds, he starts to scratch me, but he's a good cat. Um, I mean, we were playing until maybe 10 minutes ago, but he probably wants to sleep or whatever. I'll be happy if Diaz beats Harrison. Same. I think Diaz could even knock him out, man. I don't know why, but this is actually my cousin's cat, Moses. He is cute, but he can be a good boy or he can be a real pain in the ass, depends. But today he was a good boy. I think Ibo should win, yes. Some of your comments took Harrison minus 1000. Mm, never seen the comment, but I think Diaz has good chances to win. Not really, like plus 850 is a gift, literally. You can't lose anything. Like at plus 850, even if you put $5, you can win a lot. I don't read all the comments, only some of them. Had to bet it at that price. Kayla is rockstar. Yeah, she is. I read some comments because I don't have much of a time to scroll through comments. On live chat, I read every comment, but like this, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I really work in other jobs, and now if I only YouTube, then all right, this cat is gonna eat me alive. Hold on, I got to give him to eat. That's I get it. That's Dobio si da, šta je sad? Sorry, he won't let me stream if I don't feed him. He will start meow, 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 meow non-stop. I had to bet it because I'll be mad if it hits. I didn't bet it. That's fine. This cat is actually very cool. He's eating right now. I'll post this on Discord. Hold on. I'll post this on Discord. Hello, Moses. I'll post this on Discord. You'll see on Discord. This is my cousin's cat. You know that meme. Yep, always. I always do. I'm posting on Discord this meow boy. You were locked in a room with a doggy who comes out alive. I don't know. Oh, we've got another doggy in the house. Goodbye, you doggy idiot. Yes. They're always saying like hello from California, hello from Brazil, hello like from Russia, and idiots. Hello from Brazil, no picture, and he is talking fluent English. Come on. Hello, Mason. How you doing? I've gained three new subscribers, which means three new fake accounts. They think I'm stupid. I'm telling you. Telling you, those are victim crime pussies. If you're so brave, come to my dojo and beat the shit out of me. Very simple. Another doggy in the house. Let me see. That's a second account. Let's see third account. Come on, let's see third account. Who is troll number three? Or who is doggy number three? Yo, doggies, do you forget that you need a phone number to verify account and paying for a phone number costs and paying bill for phone number costs. And that's a big problem because I assume one phone number can verify maybe two or three accounts, but you need more phone numbers. Come on, who is Dagi number three? Where are you? Oh, he has unsubscribed. I'm gonna start crying. Oh, look, he has unsubscribed. How much time do you work? Depends. Uh, construction around 35 hours per week, 30, 35. Depends, but between 30, 35. Aiden, your emperor. Soccer reffing, I ref when there is, match or I do reffing as a hobby, so it's not like everyday job, only weekend job. And I'm covering UFC events. Depends, like 40 plus hours for sure, maybe 50, maybe 50. They are hilarious. Yes, they are. They are going to give some rubber decision to Dagi fighter in this card. I know. I didn't bet on this card, only bet on Nguyen and Buchecha. Like, all Dagi fighters having extremely difficult opponents on this card, so. But I assume they are going to win, but I simply didn't want to bet for some reason. Why so mad at us? I considered being an MMA boxing referee. I already am a soccer referee, and soccer referee is, more money in soccer. In soccer, you get same amount of money for 2 hours and for the whole day of MMA. It's easier soccer. I mean, it's harder to ref soccer, but you get more money, significantly more money. How much did I win in one bet? Modestas Bukauskas when he was fighting Tyson Pedro plus 240. That was the greatest one I ever scored. The craziest bet I ever scored was that one. He was plus 240, I think, when he was fighting Tyson Pedro in Australia. He accepted the one on short notice and won. But I was thinking about being an MMA boxing ref, and it's not paid well. That's a problem. You don't get much money for MMA and boxing for being a referee. Even on the national level, you don't get much money. And realize the last UFC card, the bunch of huge favorites, minus 900, minus 700, etc. lost. Very true. That's crazy. Yeah, Roman Kopilov fucked me up on the last card, and thanks one more time for that Dubois plus over plus 0.5 knockdowns. Yeah, many underdogs lost, but you saved me last card. Oh, here comes another doggy to pretend. Another doggy is heading our way. What kind of pussies? Cute little doggy. Do dogs hit that often in UFC, or was it just that card? That big dogs only that card. Like underdogs win, but maybe plus 140, plus 180. They win from time to time, even plus 200, plus 250, yes, but plus 550 at one card, both plus 550. I don't remember it has ever happened. I don't, maybe it did, but I don't remember. In boxing, I know some big favorites lose. It happens. Are more prevalent with the Abu Dhabi card for some reason. I didn't bet on a single Dagestani fighter, unfortunately, because they have extremely difficult opponents on this card. Like, they have super difficult opponents. I just didn't want to bet. Friend did a 4 leg parlay on that UFC card, including minus 9-0, minus 7-0, lost every fight. I only lost on Kopilov. I don't know what was happening to Kopilov on that card. Send you web series on Telegram, remember, did you watch it? I did. Some of them. Yeah, I'm doing a 4 leg parlay too. Maybe 3 only. I only play singles. This one. I don't know. This one. I think this card is good for skipping, to be honest. Just need a little extra money. Good luck, man. I'm just saying this card is good for skipping, if you're asking me. I usually play more than 3 bets, but on this card I only play 2, which is not normal for me. Cannot bet this weekend, unfortunately. Uh, why? What's the reason? Call me crazy, but I think Bryce Mitchell has a very good chance to win. I would say fight starts round 3, but I think he has very good chance to win. Like in Maxim, sometimes single bets is smarter. Have no money to bet. Okay, you'll have money next week. Don't despair, brother. I always have money for like 2, 3 bets, or I usually play more than 2, but I don't know, this fight card, I don't know, man, this fight card is fantastic for skipping. And like City by the Bay said, boxing this week is fantastic for skipping. I have to agree. But I hope he wins on Diaz, though. Diaz has a very good chance to win, but he said, well, this weekend is very good for skipping. I only sports bet and play blackjack. I've never played blackjack. What are the rules? I don't even know the rules. I've seen people playing blackjack, but I don't even know the rules. Next big boxing event. Um, Not sure which is next big. I mean, this weekend we got Xander Zayas, but that's not a big one. Not sure which is next big event. There are a few of them coming by, but I don't know the exact schedule. Blackjack is so easy. Very simple game. I've never played blackjack. I have never also played roulette, believe it or not, never. Like, you versus dealer, whoever is closer to 21 wins. So if you win 21, that's victory. If you're closer to 21, then you win, right? I think Canelo will ever fight Benavides. I don't think so. Benavides could easily smoke him. Think that fight could have been extremely risky for him if you're asking me. Yeah, we've got another line, doggy victim crime pussy in the house. Yeah. And last weekend there was no soccer. What kind of idiot? It's soccer break. You can see of the airplane that this victim crime pussy from Dagestan was lying. Let them talk crap, it's funny. Yo, brother, I'll be honest, it's not my fault because their wives are not willing to have sex with them. Will we get to see Bivol Benavides? I would say yes, man. Call me crazy, but I think Bivol Benavides is pretty likely going to happen in the future. I'll tell you who defo beats Canelo, Janibek. You're right, man. That guy is a golden goose, and that guy is a big prospect. I know they are attacking his family. Are you Hristo Stoichkov's cousin? No, unfortunately, no. I don't know that guy in person. I know many people told me that I look like him when he was younger. If Canelo is scared to fight Benavides, he will definitely avoid Janibek. Uh, I think so. Janibek and Canoli. I don't think Canelo will ever fight Benavides, to be honest, because Benavides could easily smoke him. People underrate the power of people underrate the power of you know Benavides is extremely underrated. Told in previous stream that your brother were old school, don't like new technologies. He still same or changed. Unfortunately, he's still the same. Bulgaria better or Belarus? Bulgaria. I've never been to Belarus. Think Benavides would care Canelo, same. His work rate too much. Nah, my twin brother hates PCs, hates cell phones, social media, working as a security guard, and he is totally different than me. And he is also, how you say, fattier. No, I don't. No, can't wait to get my housing. Amazing. No, I don't drink alcohol. No. Uh, well, yes, he is fatter. Like I walk around 185, he walks around 200, 205. And he thinks I'm a fool for having YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok, and to some point he might be right, but you know, I like YouTubing. YouTubing is my hobby, but to some point my brother could be right. I agree about having social media. I don't even have those apps like Badu, Tinder, Grindr. I don't have any. I don't have none of this. And he's saying that people who have those stuff are idiots. And to be honest, I don't know. I don't even have any of them. Used to be addicted to weed. Best thing I did was quit. I smoke weed maybe once per month, once in 2 months, but I can't say I'm addicted. You'll become famous. Thanks, man. About your mother, do you talk? No, I don't talk to my mother for 2+ years. What can you do with $10 in Bulgaria? Uh, what would you like to do? Are you asking about the food or depends? Can't smoke once a month. If I smoke, I want to smoke every day. I don't. I don't smoke cigars, don't drink alcohol. Weed once a month and that's it. Sometimes once in 2 months, but that's not addiction. With $10, you can buy a very nice meal in Bulgaria or prepare a top tier meal. It really depends. Like, what would you like to do? I drink maybe once a month. I don't drink alcohol. Got nothing against people who do, but if I drink alcohol, I'm instantly sleepy. For example, when I was younger, I take only one beer. After 15 minutes, I'm super sleepy. Funny or not, that's true. Still drink caffeine every day. Can't seem to quit yet. I drink coffee every morning, but only in the morning. Hotel price, well, depends. $20 and above, but normal price is around 50, $70 per night. Depends. More luxury, higher the price. Think once a week is good. After that, I can't handle alcohol. I don't drink, so guess you're asking the wrong guy. But like, my body has never been tolerant towards alcohol, and some people saying it's a problem, some people saying it's a good thing, and I don't know what to think, honest. How much amount did you bet on UFC 318? I always bet $10 on every bet. I always play singles and put $10 on every single. I never bet much money. The highest bet I made was $100 on Modestas Bukauskas to defeat Tyson Pedro. And he was plus 240. That's the craziest bet I've ever played and the most money, but I always put $10. I'm betting for fun though. And don't worry, I'm not that guy lucrative MMA who says like you got to fall in love in the process of gambling. And I'm not Angelo who demands $10, $20 for his fake premium picks that never hit. I'm just not that type of a guy. Need to bet more on my knockdown props. I bet $10 last time also. I always bet $10 on every single. Well, I would, but I don't have that much money. Gotta pay the bills, and you gotta work. You gotta pay some stuff. Yes, I play as hobby. Yes, When I pay the bills, I really don't have much money, to be honest. When I pay the bills, when I pay for food, when I pay for car, I'm bad for fun. Also, I was, no, I was playing, no, I was playing, uh, I think on one card I place $30, but I mostly do with them. You should do some investing. Yeah, Mason is investor. Monthly expenses. I'm gonna tell you. I'm living in a condo in Pančevo, which is my cousin's condo, and I have my own condo in Belgrade. To be on zero, I need $1,000. Sleepy, sleepy, super cat. I am, man. I woke up very early, and I'm getting up extremely early. I like to, but to pay for the bills, to pay for my car, and to eat like not to eat luxury, to eat normally. $1,000 per month. Social security number. We don't have that in Serbia. Which car do you have? Opel. We are friends, bro. Opel Corsa. You must work. I do. But we don't have social security number in Serbia. We have something else. But not. It's not called social security number. It's called how to translate it in English. Uh, if you're working, I don't know how's that translated in English. Wants to know your address and bank account. But we don't have social security number. We have if you work and if you don't work. If you have a company, then you have I don't know. It's like company number or not sure how you call it. But if you don't work, you just have your own number. But I'm not sure how you translate that in English. Give me a hair. We're friends. It's okay. City by the bay. I know he's joking. But that's funny thing. We don't have social security number here. I know USA has it in many states, but we have something different here. Fuck you and fuck Palestine. I never grow beard. Never like that. Haven't worked since COVID. Full-time professional better since 2020. Wow. Full-time professional better. Way to go, man. If you can live from betting, then you are either God or extremely intelligent. I have online business as well. Online business. That's okay. I'm a construction guy. I am soccer referee. And I do this YouTubing as a hobby. I don't suggest it. Stressful life. Construction sometimes is extremely stressful. Sometimes it's not. Depends. If it's extremely hot day, then it's a real pain in the ass. But if it's normal weather, no problem. I message you, bro. So please check after stream. Yeah. After stream, I can check. I'm gonna do streaming for maybe 10, 20 minutes because after this, after this, I need to sleep, wake up early, and tomorrow I'm covering the event. 10:38 p.m. Did you predict Richie Hivas? Yes, Lolita, of course. You can check my list about UFC Abu Dhabi 2025. Yes. I think Rainier the Reader is going to win. Yes, believe it or not, my online business and betting is how I make a living since 2020. That's okay, man. That's okay. Congratulations on that. Hello, MTG. Congratulations on that. Why wouldn't I believe? Some people are extremely, how to say, some people are very intelligent. I ain't gonna lie. Is it open to everyone? I'm not a member. You don't have to be a member. You got a playlist. Hold on, I'm gonna send it on Discord. You look healthy. I'm better. Betting is fun if you invest full energy. Too much stress. That's true. But if City by the Bay is eligible to do that, that's okay. I'm gonna send you later. Hold on. Yep, sending you 1 second, Lolita. Look better when you're gonna start streaming tomorrow. A bit earlier at noon, I think. Send you the playlist, Lolita. 3:40 p.m. Tomorrow, no worries. Tomorrow I will cover the whole card. No worries. I really like to be in sports because it's kind of out of my control, or as when I'm doing invest. No, if I buy a business, it's completely in my control. I only bet for fun. But I have the accountant. For example, for the construction business, I have the accountant, and the accountant takes care of paying taxes, etc. And I don't even know my own pins on cards because knowing me, I'm not a guy who does well with money, and it's way better that it's significantly better that my accountant resolves those problems. I give him $50 and that's it. Yeah, you might be right, Tag Life. Problem is, bet on several sports. Finally bet on boxing. I would be doing great. Really? What sports? What time is it there you are on where you will be tomorrow? As it starts at 6 p.m. local time, this fight card, but I guess it's noon Eastern time. I guess it's noon New York time. But local time in Serbia 6 p.m. Your discipline for YouTube is amazing. Thanks a lot, Tag Life. Well, believe it or not, this is my job number three. Not even my second job. This is my job number three. Right now, I'm betting baseball. If in the fall I bet college football, NFL. Last year I did pool in NFL. Really? I don't know. Here round three, who do you think? Round three. I want Prohaska to win, but somebody getting knocked out there. I would really love to see Prohaska winning, but it ain't happening. I'm a die-hard fan of Prohaska, so everybody knows that. Try to avoid betting soccer. It's the hardest sport to bet. Which time is the main card in your country? This one gonna be at 9 p.m. Local time. But normally main cards for pay-per-views are at 4 a.m. in my country. But normally preliminary card starts at midnight. That's normally. I got used to not sleeping and those stuff. Sleeping before event. Soccer referee. I told you I'm a soccer referee. My primary job is construction. And along with those three jobs, I train MMA whenever I have time. But I try to train at least once per day. I usually do like 5 or 6 training sessions in the dojo, sometimes 7. And 3 times per week I do strength exercises, only body weight. Everyone should have an eBay account. It's easy to slip. It's easy to flip. eBay, amazing. Here the defense is so bad. I say the same. Think Halil will knock him out, but it's going to be sad. I know. Can literally flip everything. Guys, I just want to say that I'm sorry because I'm looking tired, but you need to know that these days I'm waking up at 4 a.m. Right now it's 10:45, but I was sleeping during the day between jobs. I was YouTubing and sleeping, and that's why I'm gonna be like, after this, I need to sleep at least 4 or 5 hours. Then, straight from the construction, I will go to a training session. Maybe I will sleep an hour or two, and then I'll cover the UFC card. How much match do you referee at a month? Depends. If it's off season, I don't ref like now, but if it's a season, I usually get 3 matches per week. Usually 2, 3 per week. Is MMA or UFC famous in your country? So, it's growing. It's getting popular these days, but it's growing. That's all I can say. I usually ref 2 or 3 per week when it's a season. When it's not a season, then I don't ref. But reffing can be nice and can be very difficult. I'm the assistant referee, so I only ref as the head referee kids. No problem, bro. You're a hard-working person. I respect you a lot. You're a humble person like me. Yes, I am, of course. Always been a humble guy, unfortunately. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's nerve-wracking. I would stream more if I don't have that construction job, but literally, if I only train MMA and do this streaming, it would have been very easy life. But with soccer reffing, with not sleeping, with construction work, no. If I only do YouTubing and reffing, would have been very difficult to survive. Me a favor, bet more on my knockdown props so you can make more. I can put $20. I can double it. But your knockdown bets are 2 out of 2, man. It seems you really know what you're doing. Like with these knockdown props, anyone bet Asol Mabayev, not me. Uh, when I when I when I went to my book in person and I said knockdown props, the girl who was working there, she was like, "What?" I said, "Over 0.5 knockdowns," and she was like, "What does that mean?" And I said, "Well," and I wrote on the piece of paper, and she was like, "Okay, let me check with my superiors." She had to call her superior, and he said, "Yeah, it's allowed. The odd is like that," and she let me play. Do you play football in childhood days or any other sports? I used to be a goalkeeper. I didn't play football. I used to be a soccer goalkeeper. Um, Probably the first person ever to bet knockdown prop. Yes, probably. I used to train water polo. I used to train swimming. I was training volleyball very shortly. I trained taekwondo for 8 years. I have a black belt in taekwondo. 5-0. That would be amazing. You become football referee. Did you give an exam? Exam. 2 months course and exam. You only go on soccer referee course 2 months and you have final exam. And of course, you got physical exam and you got writing exam, question exam. But physical exam is not a problem to me. I have very good stamina because I'm a mixed martial artist, but tests can be a real pain in the ass. 3-0 would be cool. Let's aim 5-0. Amazing. Let's try next week. And about magnesium forgot to tell you about magnesium. I will go next week. I have money, but this week was very difficult for me because of job, because of the. I will go next week. Yes, of course. I'm wearing majority of my hats. I got cowboy hats. I got Bulgarian hat. I bought all of those stuff on Temu. And see my latest shorts that I bought. Look, another hat. You see? I don't know whether you see this. Can you see? Another cat. This is summer shorts. Do you see? Me, meow. I will tomorrow. I'm not at my home. I'm at my cousin's home because I'm working. I'm getting up very early, and he lives near the construction site. Take magnesium, inositol, omega, and B complex morning, then magnesium and inositol evening. Nice. Those shorts are super short. You look gay, not gonna lie. I agree. I agree, man, because it's extremely hot, and to be honest, I hate when it's too hot, and these extremely short shorts are the only thing that helps me survive in those light colors on this extreme heat. But as soon as the weather gets back to normal, I'll wear normal clothes. It's funny, man. Aiden is funny guy. I love this guy. But these jokes are funny, man. He told me that because he was funny. He is one of the guys with the toughest chin. Most popular sports. Uh, Basketball, volleyball, water polo. Football is definitely number one, but we had the greatest successes in basketball, in water polo, and in volleyball. Tell you, teenager. No, how could you tell? He is a cool guy. I like this guy. He's cool. No, really. This fella is cool. Aiden is a very cool guy. 500. Ah, you're like Matusalem. You're old like Matusalem. Same, Aiden. But your jokes are pretty funny when you said that to me. Those shorts are pretty short. You look like. I know you were not thinking that seriously, but it's true that they are extremely short. It's true that they are extremely short, but when it's 100 Fahrenheit outside, even this is too long when it's 100 Fahrenheit outside. And you've seen those panties I purchased. I wear when I lay. Those panties are the only thing that reflects heat. And literally, even if it's 110 Fahrenheit, you're not feeling hot in those panties. 60 degrees, that's amazing. My country, 45. Ouch. Everything above 33 Celsius is extremely difficult for me. They must be below the kneecap. I know, mate, but when it's extremely hot, believe me, even if whatever it is, it's hot. Nah, it's too cold. I'd rather wear sweatpants or cargo pants. I only wear those. It don't matter how hot it is outside. You must be extremely tolerant to heat, man. That's good. Did you grow up in some sunny state or no? Just asking. You're maybe very tolerant to heat because I'm not. I grew up in the mountain. You can find this on Google Maps. This is where I grew up. Just type this on Google Maps. 16 Celsius. 102 Fahrenheit today. 39 Celsius. It's brutal. This is where I was born, Sigovchar. I grew up in like hot but not hot place, not Carolina. North Carolina can be hot if I know, if I remember well. It snowed every year in winter. Here it snows like 9 out of 4 or 9 out of 5 times it snows. Our summer here is in October. Didn't know that. I live in Houston, Texas now. Houston rarely snows, right? And it's pretty hot in Houston, I think. Ili are going to knock out all Duggies. Makachev moving one division up, we'll never find out. It is 100 degrees usually. Man, when it's over 90 degrees, I get angry all the time. So, like, everything above 90 is extremely, extremely difficult for me. It was 105 yesterday, 102 today, and I was like, one by one. California very expensive. I pay $1,000 for studio monthly. 59 here. 102 today. Brutally hot. Okay, 4 more meals, then I have to sleep. Waking up at 4 a.m. Believe it or not. 3,200 in Tiburon, California. We have most power. Well, Aiden, you can take a beating very well. Like with that, with what you wrote in Discord, I got to say that very few people have that kind of a condition. You can be one of the guys who like hit 100 punches and then knock their opponents out. Then I thought 2,000 was bad. Well, Mason is a professional investor. He's got more money than us. But being a professional investor is difficult. I don't know, man. Brother was saying he's going to come in UFC Usman, but he's scared after Ilya knocked out Charles. I bulldozed through everything. That's amazing. To be honest, City by the Bay, that investing Mason's talking about is like professional gambling. I would call that job a professional gambling, or I don't know how you call it. Mm. Oh, that's amazing. My most expensive purchase, a condo in Belgrade. Sports betting, stocks, crypto, all gambling. I don't know how that investing works. Mason was mentioning me that he has some. I think he was mentioning Coca-Cola or other companies, but I don't know how that works. I assume it's a difficult life. You bet UFC, City by the Bay. I'm just saying it's probably a very difficult life. No, investing is like you got to know when stocks are growing, when stocks are dropping. I actually got no idea how it works. Some people get rich via investing, some people lose their life savings, but Mason is doing pretty well. So far, he's living nicely from that. I'll bet UFC, missing out on all the fun. He prefers betting boxing. That's nice, I guess. So glad because of it, though. If somebody can live from betting, that's amazing. Feel fine with boxing. Uh, if he can live from betting, that's amazing. I mean, congrats on that. Your country, what's the stance of people against the situation about Israel? It's majority of people are not big fans of Palestine here, but it depends. It depends on the people. You know, I support America, and people think that I'm an idiot for supporting America, but I would never support Palestine because Those victim crime pussies are coming to my chat and threaten. They are trying to convert me. They are trying to be annoying. They are victim crime pussies who threaten. And they attacked first, and now they are turning themselves into victims. They start the beef, they start the war, and then they are big victims. It's victim crime pussy strategy. America is awesome. It's a stressful life. I'm just saying, people don't like here in my state because I support America, but I will support America for forever. And of course, America. I mean, everything that goes with America. But Palestine and those other victim crime pussies who intentionally start a conflict and then when they see they can't win, turn themselves into victims, that's doggy mentality. No way. Anyways, I got to go to sleep, waking up at 4 a.m. Tomorrow I'm covering the whole card, I promise. No, you're not evil, you're good. For me, good, maybe evil for other people. I need to sleep. Sorry, guys. Waking up at 4 a.m. Tomorrow I'm covering the card. Whole card. If I'm yawning throughout the card, it's just because of work. Also on Sunday, heats are ending, so I will be getting to normal working schedule. And thanks God, I can work first shift, which is amazing. See ya.